Hey guys, it's your favorite gamer, Drunken Furies, and today I'm going to be covering my top 10 tips for new Diablo 2 players. Player setting is a command in single player that you can use to simulate more players being in the game to increase drops, experience, and game difficulty. This command is the best way to farm for experience while playing solo. Experience gained from monsters increases by 50% for each simulated player in the game. Therefore, at Player's 8 setting, monsters will give you 450% the normal experience. Be cautious though, because monster hit points are scaled in the same way, meaning they will also have 450% increased hit points at Player's 8. They also receive additional damage and attack rating bonuses. While farming in single player can be very tedious to menu through the beginning screen, like selecting your difficulty, especially when you're trying to be as efficient as possible and not waste time. There are hotkeys that you can use to select your difficulty and start the game without having to manually click. Simply select your character. If it's one you were previously using the game before, it will be auto-selected already. Hit enter and press R to select normal, N for nightmare, and H for hell. Now you can see how much faster this menuing can be compared to manually clicking everything each time. If you find yourself capped on space in your inventory, or you just want a more convenient place to put them, players can put scrolls, antidote potions, stamina potions, and thawing potions in their belts, and use them by using the same number keys 1 through 4 to drink them or use the scrolls. Another very useful trick when fighting pesky bosses with status effects like Endariel's Poison and Duriel's Cold effects is to drink multiple antidote or thawing potions before battle. For antidote potions, you receive 50% poison resistance and 10 to maximum poison resistance for 30 seconds. For thawing potions, you also receive 50 cold resistance and 10 to maximum cold resistance for 30 seconds, and both of these times stack, meaning if you drink 10 antidote or thawing potions at the same time, the effects will last for 300 seconds. If you find your merc dying to melee attackers a lot, there's one simple solution: to bug them. The easiest way to do this is to travel to the inner cloister, travel down to the jail, go back into the inner cloister, and close the door on your merc. Now run away until he is off the screen. Your merc will teleport near you, and now he will be untargetable to melee attackers, although he can still be targeted by ranged attacks. While ethereal items, when used by your character, will lose durability, break, and not be able to be used or repaired, your mercenary can use ethereal items without them losing durability. This can provide your mercenary with much stronger versions of certain items, because ethereal weapons and armors have 50% damage and defense bonuses respectively.
Put that to good use.
Sometimes you may find yourself not having enough money to repair your items, but if you have spare runes, you can repair them using the cube. For weapons, simply put your weapon and an ore rune in your cube and transmute, and it will regain all durability. For armor, transmute with a Rao rune instead. The cube recipe will not work if the item is ethereal. In Diablo 2, mistakes do happen. One of them can be accidentally socketing your weapon or armor with a useless rune or gem, but don't worry, there is a fix for this. Simply place your botched item in the cube along with a hell rune and a scroll of town portal. The socketed gem or rune will disappear, and you can rest easy knowing your favorite item is saved. Any charm can be rerolled to give different bonuses. The bonuses it gets will depend on the item level of the charm. If you have one that is useless at the moment, try re-rolling it by placing it in the cube along with 3 perfect gems or skulls. Ebugging, like the name says, is a bug in the game where if you add sockets to an ethereal armor, the extra 50% defense modifier ethereal armors get will be applied a second time when adding the sockets. To do this, place your armor plus Tal, Thul, and a perfect topaz in your cube. As you can see, the item gains sockets and also increased in defense. This is normally used to make very powerful armors for your mercenary with very high defense. Also note that this works with helms and shields as well. Thank you so much guys for watching my top 10 tips for new players. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, as I will be posting more D2 content on my YouTube. Also catch me on Twitch where I do weekly live streams. The link will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching guys. Have a good one.